So today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite topics. Next slide. One-to-ones. So I would like to just take a small poll. Do the members think that the one-to-ones that you are doing are effective, are actually turning out into business for you, are actually churning out business for you? On the chat box. Yes, no, don't know, not sure. Okay. Anyone else? Wow, so everyone's on a yes. That's good. Cool. So then let me talk to you about how to make it more effective. Okay. So if you are generating one referral for yourself per one-to-one, let's see how you can generate 2 or 3 or multiple referrals. Next. So again, coming back to the question, do you end up getting referrals? So some people said yes, we are trying to improve that. Next slide. Now, next question. Do you get referrals at each one-to-one that you do? Do you get referrals at each one-to-one that you do? I mean, there are people who've done like 20 one-to-ones, but they've ended in no result. Or have you had this problem that you've done a one-to-one for 2 hours or 3 hours and still you have got no result from that one-to-one? Okay. So let us try to improve that. Next. So now there are simple techniques that I would like to talk to you about on how you should do your one-to-ones. Okay. So let us talk about 3 different stages. Pre-one-to-one first. What things to do before one-to-one? Next. You need to sell yourself. In the middle, there were few members who were not able to actually set up time with another member to do a one-to-one. So I want to tell you guys that you should sell yourself. Why should that person do a one-to-one with you? Okay. So now, let's say I am giving you 2 different examples. Let's say I call up Nirmal ji and I tell him, sir, I want to do a one-to-one with you, and I am sure that I'm going to pass you 5 referrals during this one-to-one. Do you think he would be interested? Do you think that member would be interested and give you time as soon as possible? Right? So that is one way. That is the referral story. Okay. Now, another example. Let's say a new joinee, Bikasji, calls up a member and tells him, let's say calls up Jay. I can see. So I'm picking up people whose videos are on. Okay. So let's say he calls up Jay and he tells him, Jay, I can help you increase your operating profit for this year by 5% using 3 simple techniques. I want to do a one-to-one with you. Do you think Jay would refuse at that point of time? Or Jay would say, ki, nahi yaar, aaj time nahi hai. Guys, 5% is huge. If you can increase your operating profit by 5%. Do you think that this is a good technique to increase the members to do a one-to-one with you, to increase their excitement? So you need to sell yourself on why that person should do a one-to-one with you. Next slide. Now, coming to during one-to-ones. Next. During a one-to-one, there are people which, when we do a one-to-one, we do not have any guiding force. What we do is we sit down, we chit chat, we talk, we gossip, but we do not have a guiding force. Always remember, there should be a guiding force. There should be an underlying force on why you are doing that one-to-one. You should have a giving mindset. Do you know what is the value of your time? Can anyone tell me what is the calculation of a value of time? Within 5 seconds. Anyone?
Concept of roti.
Right, sir. Concept of roti. So A value of your time is your total annual income divided by 2000. So we expect 2000 hours is your productive time in 1 year. So whatever is your income divided by 2000, and that is your per hour value. For example, if you are earning 40 lakhs per annum, you divide it by 2000, you get 2000 rupees. So if you are spending 2000 rupees per hour, so let's say you do a one-to-one for 1 hour of travel time going up and down. So 3 hours you are spending. You have spent 6000 rupees doing that one-to-one if you have spent 3 hours on that. Now, do you think you have done justice if you have got up on that one-to-one and got no referrals out of it, or given no referrals out of it? So you should have a purpose for doing that one-to-one. Next slide. This is one very common mistake that we do. We oversell. We oversell. We are not clear on what we have to speak. We give too much of information. For example, if I were to tell you that, I make cakes, I make beautiful cakes, but we do, we use fondant, and then it takes 1 hour to make that, and then we make the eyes, and then we put it inside, and then we formulate the nose and the mouth, and then we color the lips. Do you think you are interested in listening to all of these details? We oversell. You should not oversell. You should explain the benefits of why you are there. You should explain your USP, but not oversell. This is one very, very big problem that we do when we are doing our one-to-one. Next slide. Facts tell, stories sell. Always remember, guys, if you say I am the best, it does not work. You have to say why you are the best. And the best way to do that is by giving a story. For example, if I were to say, Kshitij, the last thing that I remember about Kshitij is that he had told me about a story when he did this orbit, a project of orbit in Mandal Road. He said that there were so many issues, and then this railing that was there was made with naked glass, and there was no, and they had huge amount of issues, but then he pulled that off. Okay, so that is some story which I can tell my person who am I referring Kshitij to, right? That has stuck to me. But if Kshitij tells me, we do this aluminium and we use that aluminium, and then, there are interlinks and stuff like that, I am lost. So always remember, facts tell, stories sell. That is how you have to do it. For example, if Shweta was there and she said, I can, there was this company that wanted to file their returns, and we helped them do that within 2 hours. That would be an interesting story for me to sell it to my referrals. If anyone was to ask me that, I'm got stuck, or I want to do, have my files or my returns put in, I am ready to share a story that Shweta has done this, and she will help you with that, right? Okay, because of the paucity of time, I'm not taking my story. Next slide. And always remember, during a one-to-one, you need to exchange referrals. A referrals can be transactional or a relationship referral. Okay, transactional means there is an immediate requirement. A relationship referral is you've connected the person, but requirement is not immediate. It might come after a period of time. But always remember, referrals are the end game of a one-to-one. Next. Now, post one-to-one. Next. So we've seen people doing one-to-one, and they hang out, and then they take selfies, and then they post it on the group. But what is the end result? Were you a one-to-one hero, or were you a one-to-one zero? Right? That is what you need to understand. Did you invest your time, or did you waste your time? Always remember this. Next. And last but not the least, follow up on the referrals that you have got, because it is your business and you have to justify how you are spending your own time. Thank you very much, guys. This is Rahul Agarwal signing off.